here with Half Dozen Customs. We're back out here late tonight, so I probably won't be out here very long, but I'm going to start getting this cut and trimmed and ready to be welded in. So thanks for joining us. Let's get to it. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So there is a weld right here that I would love to get rid of, but it's starting to get on the curve there. Do I put a little bit of a curve in this panel? And take this back a little farther? I think I'm just gonna go for it, and we'll do whatever we can to make it work. Because I'd really like to get rid of their previous whatever they got going on. So that does leave just two little things that they got going on here, but it gets rid of majority of whatever it is that they got going on here. I'm gonna take this one out just a little farther. Just trying to cut out as much of their stuff as possible because it is not pretty. So if I can get rid of all the ugly, alright, we're gonna go for it. It's only metal. I always forget to drill holes in the corners. Man, that is thick. I don't know what the heck they got going on there. Must be a weld. Watch, now that I switch the drill bit, it'll just go right through. Got a wobbler there. I think that drill bit is garbage. Oh, it is. There's a weld there. whatever this metal is that they put in here, it's twice as thick as the rest of it. Got some weight to it. Yeah, you can see how much thicker. I think I'm gonna cut this whole back out and replace it. It's a piece of scrap I had laying over there. And this thing almost fits perfectly. Look at that. Yeah, I just need to take a little bit off of this. Okay, so this was the first panel that I made of this, and I wasn't super happy with it. And then off camera I was playing around with it, just seeing how far I could push it and what would happen if I put a bend in it, and this is part of that. So like I said, everything that I do that I'm not happy with, that goes into the scrap bin, ends up getting used. So super cool. I think this will work perfect in here, and it'll replace this junk that they got going on, and I'll be able to make this thing straight again by doing that. This thing's so bent out of shape and welded and just, yeah, it's not in good shape. So if I cut that out and put a brand new piece in there, I think we'll be good to go. So I didn't really, when I cut this on the shear, I didn't really cut it straight. So I'm going to go back and attempt to see if I can cut it a little straighter. A little better. Not perfectly straight, but it's no big deal, because once I get this put in here, we lay that over the top, I'm just going to trace a line onto that and cut it. So getting caught up in the airline and the rubber mats on the floor and my chair. Okay, so I got this piece pretty much ready to put in here. We're gonna start welding it. The one gap, when I marked it and cut it, I didn't account for the booger welds that they had in here, that it was holding the metal out farther. So it is a little bit of a wide gap.
That's what he said.
But I ain't scared to weld it up. Just happened to push down and put my thumb right on a hot piece of slag. Melted right into my glove. That's why I'm supposed to be wearing my welding gloves and not my work gloves. Okay, and let's see, what did I cut out of here? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. I was looking at it and I was like, wow, there's such a big gap there. Like, should that have been wider? But no, it's the same size as what I took out. So, look at that, nice and flat. Guess I'll put my welding gloves on now. Okay, I didn't weld it to the table, that's good. I did over there where I was arcing. I was grounded. Nice and flat again. That's nice. That thing was so beat up and bent out of shape. It is nice that it sits flat and straight again until I pull them. Beautiful thing. Beautiful.
B-E-A-beautiful.
Okay, so that's it. I think nice, clean, easy line to cut out. I'll take some of it off on the shear. And being that I got this to where, I mean, it's laying pretty freaking flat. I don't know that I gotta put much roll in here. I may run it I may just run it through a roller and just put a teeny bit on it. Put a slight little curve in it. I'm going to leave a little so I can kind of sneak up on it. Man, I had you guys facing the wrong way. We are super close. Super close. Almost in. Alright, it's a nice tight fit.
That's what she said.
So hopefully hopefully this should weld in good. It looks like we do have some clearance. Some of it's a little tighter than others. Okay, I think I'm gonna attempt to start welding this in. Alright, so ran into my first problem with having this bumper mounted on here. I can't clamp nothing anymore.
The clamps!
Well, I was just checking my measurement from the roll to the edge, making sure it matched, because flipping it over, it almost looks like it's crooked in there, but that measurement matches there. So, you know, this whole front piece is all curved. This is curved. So this was the straightest line I had to go off of, and that's what I ran with. And that measurement matches. So, but I think it looks good. So that's what it looked like before, with lots and lots of Bondo. I think we have a much nicer, cleaner look. It'll be lighter. I've said before how much weight I think we knocked off this thing. I wish we would have weighed this thing before I started, because I'd be interested to know how much weight we actually knock off this thing at the end of the job. Okay, so I think you know, I see maybe a couple spots that need just a little bit of hammer and dollying. You know, little bit right here. So a little bit right here. Okay, so I went in the house and I weighed these just for shits and giggles, and 3.2 pounds difference. The blue one came in at a little over 6 pounds, and the new one comes in at a little over 3 pounds. Now, granted, you know, I still got some welding and grinding to do. And it will get a skim coat of Bondo when we're all said and done. But still, I bet, you know, it'll be somewhere between 2 and 3 pounds that I knocked off of there. So, which is pretty good, you know. And I guarantee every piece I touched, you know, I knocked weight off of it. So this thing's gonna be a go-kart when it's done. So we're gonna, you know, yesterday I got it tacked together to where I was happy with everything. So I have it, I cleaned my table, which I've been wanting to clean it for a while. I'm gonna have to move the rest of the stuff off of here, and probably unbolt the table and the top off the table and get the rest of it cleaned, because I'd like to have it all bare metal. But I cleaned it up so that we got a good ground going through everything. And I have magnets at the 2 corners that wanted to just kind of pop up. Everything's just kind of tacked together. It's kind of loose. So, and you could just touch on these 2 corners and it would lay level. So magnets are holding it level. And we're gonna start welding it up. Once I get it welded up, it should stay level where I want it. It's just kind of flimsy at the moment because it's in a couple different pieces. So, but let's get this welded up and get it ground down and move on to, I think I'm gonna do the passenger side step next. Just get them both done and out of the way. So, but got to get this one welded up and ground down first. So here we go. But it stayed pretty much, you know, it's real close to staying where I kind of had it positioned, because when it was loose, it was kind of it was a little wobbly. So I got it to where I felt that it was straight and level, and I stuck magnets at each end while I welded it up and put the strength back in it. So it seems like it stayed. I think we'll be okay. Or not. May have to do a little tweaking, but it's all welded up. Time to grind now. But I'm gonna take a little break. My neck and back are killing me from being bent over this panel. So I shall return. I'm out.